I think
I
we are
think
live.
we are live.
Live, live, live.
Live, live, live.
Nobody live. Maybe
Nobody
one.
live. Maybe one.
Hello, Kunal Sony. How are you?
Hello, Kunal Sony. How are you?
Since you are the first one
Since
live,
you are the
can you tell
first
me if you
one
can see
live,
my
can you
video
tell me if you
and
can see my
audio
video
fine?
and audio fine?
Hello, Tushar, but
Hello, Tushar, but
can you guys see me the
can you guys see
video and
me
audio
the
fine or not?
video and audio fine or not?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I just ordered my new
Hey, I just
new
ordered
M1
my
MacBook Air.
new
This is very
M1 MacBook
nice. And what is
Air.
your
This is very
configuration?
nice. And what is your
8 gigabytes
configuration?
or
8
16
gigabytes or
gigabytes?
16
And the
gigabytes
SSD as well.
and the SSD as well.
Okay, thank you, Kunal Sony, for giving me
Okay, thank you,
your
Kunal Sony,
feedback
for giving me your
about audio
feedback
and video.
about audio
Because this is
and
just my
video.
second live and I'm
Because this is just my
still
second live
testing
and
the
I'm
video.
still testing the
And
video.
for this live, I'm using
For this live, I'm using
the microphone with an audio interface.
microphone with
So
an
I don't know
audio
if the
interface. So I don't know
if the budget if the
if
sorry
the
the budget
budget
if the
if
configuration
the
is well.
sorry the budget if the
Your voice is repeating. Okay. That's the problem, maybe in OBS. Okay, can you tell me if now my voice is repeating as well? Tusharbat, thank you for this feedback. Maybe I have two audio source. Maybe I should have fixed the voice repeating. It's very weird. Okay. Thank you, Kunal Sony. Okay, guys, ask me whatever you want. In the meantime, I drink coffee. Okay, sorry, I didn't read the other messages. Okay, so base model, low budget I have. Don't worry, Kunalson, you can write just one message. Take your time because we are in low latency mode and I will respond to your message easily. This live is not crowded, so you're just two of you guys. So thank you to Sharbat for your feedback as well. I thought you are using your external speaker. I have it, but I cannot hear my voice in the speaker. I just have the inbuilt microphone on my camera. I think that's the problem. And in OBS, I turned it off. So now I'm only using the microphone, this one here, the boom microphone entering in my audio interface. Okay. I'm confused between M1 MacBook Pro versus MacBook Air. Okay. I didn't understand how to pin your message on the screen. Actually, I pinned, but I can only view on my live. I don't know what is it. Okay. How can I say? It depends your usage. MacBook Air, as I said in videos, other videos and live, I'm not a big fan of Air, but this is me. I mean, MacBook Air doesn't have fan, and it's kind of a problem for me because it depends on what you're doing. It could be a problem. Heavy load tasks. I don't like the fact that on a computer, especially on a thin laptop, you don't have any kind of way to dissipate your heat. But this is me, it's personal. So if you're planning on doing some student stuff, you know, if you don't build a large scale full stack application and you use IDE like IntelliJ or Docker, you know, virtualization, I don't know, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Photoshop, you know, this kind of stuff. If you don't use these tools, you can easily go with the Air. But if you do professional stuffs, go with the MacBook Pro. It's better. I need for good coding softwares. Okay. Just tell me what exactly you mean by coding softwares. Naveen K, hello. Does the MacBook Air's wedge shape really improve typing experience? Okay, I've never been a huge fan of the butterfly keyboard. If that's what you mean in terms of typing on your keyboard. The new MacBook Pro and Air, also the previous version with the 10th generation CPU Intel, the um, the uh, the keyboard has been replaced by the Magic Keyboard, and this one changed a lot, you know. I have it here, you know. The keyboard experience on the MacBook, this new MacBook, and the previous version, it's totally different. I didn't like the butterfly keyboard. This was not a success. So, Hitar Kadad, hello, hello, hello. Christian Haivads, hello. You were guys in my last live. It's a pleasure. Naveen, I think you wanna write the new one. Yeah, the new one. I love the keyboard, the Magic Keyboard. The experience is soft, is not noisy. I think he's talking about the slim shape that the Air has compared to MacBook Pro. Okay, okay, sorry. Hello, Jitesh Pradhan in the meantime. Um, yeah, the fact that it's thinner, the MacBook Air, it's nice for maybe traveling. It's lighter. It's lighter. So yeah, it's for me it's not a problem having a MacBook Pro or Air because it's thinner. Uh, this is for my usage because I mainly use on my sofa on tables, so this is not a huge problem for me. I wanna get my microphone closer, maybe here. So yeah, the fact that the MacBook Air is thinner for students, yeah, it could be nice. Oh, he's not talking about the keyboard. He's talking about the slant of the. Yeah, yeah, that's what I. That's what I. That's what he meant actually. Keep asking me, guys. Keep asking me. I cannot talk or code without coffee. You're welcome, Naveen K. If you have any kind of questions, um, also about I don't know what tool I use, whatever you want, guys. This is coding and caffeine. You can also ask me what kind of coffee I drink, if you drink coffee, of course. And just talking about the fact that MacBook Air doesn't have no fan at all. Okay, it's not a huge problem because, as I told in the last live, the CPU power consumption is totally different. The power handling it's totally different. So you have this on MacBook, on your tablet. You know, you have this kind of CPU that does heavy tasks, but you don't have any fan at all. So maybe the M1 architecture has completely changed, and we have a way to dissipate the heat very differently. Okay, Idar Kadad. What sort of dev are you? Like a mobile app dev or something else? I think I already answered in the last live. I'm a full stack developer. I started almost 2 years ago in a company as a junior level. I mean, I had some basic knowledge, but you know, between theory and practical, it's totally different. There is an ocean. So I started as a junior developer with Java, Spring, SQL, and the front end part with Angular. We are on version 11 Prime NG CSS for the front end framework CSS. And we do Camunda. You know, if Camunda is a BPM tools for automating tasks. Is Germany-based tool. I think it's been developed in Germany, so we use this tool for our company. Okay. How much time deep learning framework will use Apple Neural Engine for deep learning task? Okay, let me think about this question. It's a very deep question, deep learning question. Honestly, I don't know how to answer to this question. I'm not very in the deep learning or Apple Neural Engine. So sorry, Kunal Sony. I cannot give an exhaustive answer to this. I'm really sorry. Too sure, but brother from which country? Maybe you mean where I am from? If that's your question, I'm from originally Italy, but I live in Switzerland, in the French part of Switzerland. We are still 5 concurrent viewers. Can someone tell me if you guys see the pinned message on your screen? Just curiosity, because hey, my coffee's over. How was your Christmas celebration? I don't personally celebrate, but um, I don't waste the opportunity to stay with families, relatives. So it was good actually. I okay, the 25th December. I didn't do anything at all. I just wanna plug off for taking some rest, but sometimes I keep coding. You know, I work on personal projects. But yeah, we have here a lot of snow, but due to the COVID, the pandemic, sorry, we cannot go on skiing at the moment. Maybe in the half of January they will open ski resorts, so we can have the opportunity to go on some vacation. But yeah, it's pretty complicated now. And how about you, Kunal Soni? How was your Christmas, if I may ask? Amazing celebration in my city. That's good. And where are you from, Kunal Soni? Okay. So I suppose it's like, what time is it there? Like 20 o'clock in PM. Tusharbat, I'm also from India. Um, I suppose is, yeah, something like, because you are quite a few hours ahead of the Europe here. Um, I don't know. Just tell me, for example, in Bombay, because in India you have a different time in the city, I suppose. Here now is 4 p.m. Okay. Is Docker 100% running on M1 MacBook Pro? Okay, I already am using the beta version. It was a preview actually. It works fine. Only using 3-4 containers and images. I also I ran once a stress test container. During 1 minute, it was okay. So I'm not using Docker on larger scales applications at the moment. Is working fine. Maybe they're releasing some better performance experience in the future. I think they're working hard on Docker for this new version. One thing that I have to say is that on my MacBook Pro for my work, I have the Intel One i7, and when I open Docker, is making a lot of noise. the both of the fans left and right, they work and do a lot of noise because they have to start even 3 4 containers or 5, and just for running the application and let the dashboard be ready. The CPU is going about 100 degrees Celsius. It's a lot. So the speed of fans are noise are incredibly they work a lot actually. So wow, we don't have this kind of problem on M1 architecture. And I'm also waiting, guys, for all of the JetBrains tools for making review, because they this time they only released IntelliJ and PHP Storm. I was waiting for PyCharm. I thought it was ready, but is not. So I hope they delivering everything at the same time, but I don't know. You have... Okay, there we are. So... Okay, Navin K is not here anymore, or Hitard Kadad, Christian Haivas. My first name is Daniel, alias Korean Caffeine. Okay, I just want to pin this message. You are very smart. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I don't think I'm someone smart. I think just a guy who are I think to be a person who is just curious. I am curious about everything. The high-tech field, of course. Thank you again. I still don't understand how to pin your messages the way you can see on your screen. This is very weird. Because I have seen someone doing the live and pin the messages, and the viewers can see on their screen. I don't know how to do that. Okay, guys, tell me, what are your projects right now? What do you do actually? You're working on some personal projects. What do? You do front end, back end. You work on, I don't know, Angular, React, Vue.js. Tell me everything. I am student and working on my computer vision project. With Python. Wow, it's interesting. What exactly do you mean? Computer vision project. I think is a project. You do Python. You do some artificial intelligence, this kind of stuff. And I have also completed SQL project. That's a good thing. Suppose this is a very, very interesting path, Kunal Sony. OpenCV technology. Okay, I heard about that. Let me just see. Okay, so it's yeah, it's what I thought. Some machine learning stuff. That's very interesting. Augmentation, maybe you meant augmented reality or something like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Python, it's very interesting. I am fascinated about cyber security, so this could be an alternative path that I would like to take maybe in the future. I'm really, really interested in cyber security, penetration tests, this kind of stuff. So maybe I have to improve my knowledges about Python. Yes, nice domain. Yeah, I agree with you. Or big data also. It's very nice. Very nice path. This in tech industry, I think it's full of opportunities when you handle programming languages. It's kind of nice. Okay, I'm just waiting few more minutes just for seeing if someone else is coming live. Otherwise, I will end my stream and wish you goodbye, guys. I think you are the only one live, Kunal Sony. Joel K, see you soon. Okay. Didn't say hello to you. Don't worry. Okay, thanks for sharing always amazing and helpful video. It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure, Kunal Sony, and I'll see you guys in the next live or maybe in the next video. Have a nice day, guys. Nice evening, nice night.